Change could be coming to Austin police policy when it comes to how officers are authorized to use force.
The Office of Police Oversight is asking APD to rework its current policy, strengthening language about de-escalation and forbidding some types of police force.
KXAN police reporter Jacqueline Powell spoke with attorneys who represent families and victims hurt or even killed by officers about why they still don't believe a policy rewrite will be enough.
The recommendations outlined in this new Office of Police Oversight report suggest that Austin police officers should do a better job of de-escalating tense situations, exhausting all other options before using force, giving more warning before firing their guns, and stepping in if they see fellow officers using force excessively. Some of the recommended policy changes were already made by City Council last year, like banning chokeholds. A rewrite of Officers' Policy Manual would make that more clear.
I think these are elementary, they're basic. These should be first thought. There should be no question that these should be implemented, should be and should have been years ago.
Civil rights attorneys Bobby Taylor and Jeff Edwards both represent people who say they were hurt by Austin police in the May of 2020 protests.
There were officers blanketly pepper spraying crowds, pushing people down embankments, and firing weapons. It doesn't take the Office of Police Oversight to say that you shouldn't be shooting a weapon into crowds of people and hitting people who've done nothing wrong.
Both attorneys stress a need for true accountability, not just a policy rewrite.
Because once they fire that weapon and use deadly force, there's no second chance. That's it, they're dead.
Edwards wants to see APD do a better job of disciplining officers when they do break their own rules.
And policies on paper are not the same thing as practices of the department.
Jacqueline Powell, KXAN News.
It will now be up to APD leadership to make changes to the department's policy based on the OPO's recommendations. The rewritten policy will have to be approved by Austin City Council before ever being finalized.